Hello everybody and welcome to JSmith takes a quick look at Sword of the Stars, The Pit. This is a game that is brought to us by Kerberos, and it already fleshes out their already created Sword of the Stars universe that they've had. This time, it is in lovely two-dimensional roguelike form. So if you are a big fan of roguelikes or any kind of fan or interested in the roguelike genre as a whole, I encourage you to at least check this game out. You can find it on Steam and gamersgate for the low price of $10, and I think it's worth it. I think it's worth it. So for this quick look, I'm not going to be able to go through the full game because it's quite lengthy. I do have a Twitch site. It's twitch.tv/JSmithOTI. You can find my run of the game there, and it also features Rockly Smile and Green 9090 as they try to help me out, and it's my first impressions of those games. This is a little bit more of a summation of those first impressions. So let's continue right along. I'm just going to start up a new game, and as in any traditional sense of a roguelike, every new game that you start is going to erase your previous progress, and every time you die, you're going to spawn as a new individual. So that is absolutely okay. I have a few different game modes to choose from: easy, normal, hard, and insane. The first time I played this game, I played on insane for whatever reason, and I got obliterated in the first level. So I will take that back quite a few notches and go to normal. I have the choice of 3 different starting characters. I have a scout who has a bit more finesse and a little less might, but and some good brains and different skills and skill sets to, for a scout, such as lockpicking and deciphering and all that fun stuff. Kind of quick, agile, good things. And then there's also a marine who is well-rounded in the angry gun category. You can see him, he's smoking his cigar, he's having a good time. Melee is also pretty good. The assault weapons he's a master of, and also the pistol and the knife and blade. And then lastly we have our engineer, who is really good at everything, computer, electronics, mechanical, and medical related. He's also decent at chavs and his pistol. But for right now, I am going to stick with Travis, our marine friend here. We're going to smoke our way to alien obliteration. So what is the pit? What is the backstory behind this? I am a simple dude brought on to bring peace to the world. Actually, a deadly plague ravages your world. Your last hope, a legendary alien factory dug deep into the Feldspar Mountains, a massive pit built by the ancient Sulka. If the pit really exists, there might be something left, something that will give your doctors a fighting chance at a cure. All that I know right now is I'm going to go down all these levels into the pit and kill and destroy everything in my way. How am I going to do that? Well, simply I'm going to control this gentleman right here. You saw me obliterate that alien with my pistol. I'm able to switch through a few of my weapons. So I have a pistol, I have an assault rifle, I have a grenade, a frag grenade, high explosive grenade, I can punch, and I can use my blade. I'm going to stick with the blade, and it brought me a lot of good luck, and it's well balanced. I don't have to worry about ammo. I do have to worry about the blade just kind of murdering itself, which is unfortunate. What I'm going to do here is pry open this crate. 78% chance of success. I've had worse. I'm going to try to open it. Hopefully it doesn't blow up in my face or anything. I seem to have opened it successfully, and so I am rewarded with XP and also pistol rounds. 24 of them. This is a half kind of turn-based game, half sort of not. I suppose it's similar to Dungeons of Dreadmore, except I think I heard that kind of analogy a lot, especially from Green, who has actually played that game, unlike scumbag JSmith, who has not. So I'm going to continue on. Every 2 moves that I take, these rats are able to move once. So the thing is to be able to put them in a position where they are going to do a lot more running than I need to. Able to kill some of them. As you can see clearly that I can only see in front of me. I have this kind of shadow effect directly behind me. And when I'm not in kind of combat, or when there's no enemies around, I'm able to kind of free run. But when there is an enemy around, every move kind of I can only move, that one time. I'm probably going to get hit here and interrupted. Unfortunately, I guess fortunately for me, I wasn't interrupted. I was able to search through. I found nothing, but the rat also got me. So everything takes a little bit of time in this game. So whether or not I'm free running like with here, but as soon as an alien or something will come in my way, that's when I will stop, as you hopefully saw right there. Gonna search through more of these rot piles, trying to find anything. Oh god, there's too many things nearby. I forged, I've upgraded that. There's shotgun shells or something right in my area. I got a soul force ration, which I'm going to use to keep my hunger up, which is the right bar. And on the left bar, in the bottom left-hand corner, that is my health. So let's check out my inventory. Let's see what I do have. So I have my blade, I have my pistol, I have pistol rounds, bindings. There is a crafting system in this game. I am super bad at it. You can craft things in technology-wise, and you can also craft things in terms of food. I haven't figured out too much of anything except how to make a sandwich is by putting meat between 2 slices of bread, but you kind of learn that in the tutorial anyways. What I'm really going to be hoping for is to find a weapon upgrade, which I have yet to find in this entire game, and also an armor upgrade, which I did find in my stream playthrough, so definitely check that out if you're looking for a more in-depth version in me trying to really succeed. It's really, I've had a lot of fun in this game so far, and I really do encourage you, if you are a fan of roguelikes or just general RPGs, check this game out. I've had a lot of fun with it. I haven't had too much luck with it, but I got to a certain part in the game which it wasn't too hard to get there, but as soon as I got to this one location, it seemed that everything that I had learned in this game just kind of turned upside down, and I was faced with a really difficult challenge that really wasn't there in the first few levels. I think it was around level 4 that things just kind of got pretty hectic for me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of not really blast through the game, but I'm just going to try to get as far down as possible as I can within the certain time constraints that I allow myself within these certain videos. What we're looking at right now is my level up. And so I finally accrued enough experience to get everything that I need to do. So I have 3 available stat points and 4 available skill points. What I generally have been doing is, because I'm using my blade a whole lot, I like to put those into might. And another thing that I do is, because I am a soldier, every once in a while I like to use my assault weapons if things start to get too hectic. So I'll put my finesse up a little bit as well. What am I going to do down here? Well, I'm going to put things into my blade. I am going to get my assault weapon, and last but not least, my pistol upgraded. So let's see what happens when I use something beside my blade. With my pistol, I will be able to pretty much just shoot at whatever is closest to me. I'm going to shoot with F, and that's going to attack this little bat creature. I unfortunately missed. So now what I'm going to do is pull out my assault rifle, and hopefully, oh, excuse me, pull out my assault rifle, and what I'm going to try to do is, how did I, oh, there we go. I didn't mean to do that, but I apparently zoomed out a little bit. So let's kill things with my assault rifle. Does a 3-round burst, which is great for me, not great for anybody else. And hopefully I can, oh, here we go. I can use my arrow keys to kind of pick out a target that I would want to do. So let's throw a grenade at this guy. I have enough time. The trick is to have all of these, the ranged attack, the AoE, outside of my face. So let's press F, throw my grenade, and it is going to blow the shit out of that guy with 73 points of damage, which is way too much than I really needed to spend on this guy. So what I'm going to do here is much of the same, except I'm going to use the assault rifle. I'm going to use my arrow keys, and look at this guy. I'm going to press Control, and I'm going to press F on him once. That's going to target him. So for this guy, let's do 2 shots on him, and then since I have a 3rd shot, let's target the guy in the back. I was able to successfully hit the guy in the back, but that didn't get the guy directly in front of me. So I'm going to switch off to my blade, press F to swing at him, and he is now dead. Hooray for me. Now, to check out the locker. Bypass retina lock. A 56% chance of doing this. I might as well give it a shot. And I cannot open it, so it's going to remain locked until the remainder of the game, and that puts me in a delicate position. So let's try to hack through this door. The cool thing about picking the doors is that I get experience every time. And if I do happen to find a locked door and I'm unable to open it, I always have the opportunity to try opening it again. It doesn't ever, if I mess up too much, it will jam permanently, but there's usually another entrance into plenty of these different rooms. So I'm going to hopefully attack and murder all of these damn rats. There we go. And continue on as per where I need to go. Let's check on my map, see where I need to go. I can see right here the yellow arrow. That is the destination to go up. So unlike a lot of roguelikes that I've played in the past before, I'm able to go back up to levels that I've previously visited and see what's going on up there, or as opposed to only having the option to keep going forward or keep going down. So I'm not gonna, I have no intents, no planning on going back up, so I'm gonna try to stay focused and stay moving and going down to wherever I need to go. Right over here, as you can see, this doorway, it has a yellow icon above that. That means it's trapped. Unfortunately, I'm not sure what yellow signifies, but during my stream, red was always good. So let's find out. Trap increases my speed by 200% for 30 rounds. So not all traps are bad. And I'm not sure why, but I like it. And I should really spend some more time on this floor. I want to see if there is anything that I will be able to create or craft or cook. Cooking, crafting, all of those little pieces are really, they're vital for your survival and vital for being able to do well at this game. It's because, like I said earlier, it's very difficult at some points, and it will catch up on, the difficulty curve will catch up to you whether you like it or not at some point. So let's bust open this ammo crate. My speed is decreased so that, oh god, I got exploded by whatever was in there. I don't need to go through that locked door, but I could go through the locked door just to get my lockpicking skills up, which is just going to give me more XP. And as I didn't open it again, let's just give it another shot. Still locked. 41%. Come on, JSmith. I triggered an alarm and it is now locked permanently. I haven't had too much of a troubled time with the alarm system. I think it kind of calls for close by enemies to attack you, although for the most part there doesn't seem to be any reason to even care about it. If an enemy is going to attack you, you're pretty much always going to be in harm or in some sort of harm's way by an enemy. This really just, it's almost a null factor. I never felt like I was super scared to unlock one of those traps or cause the alarm to go off. It's just kind of oh, whatever, I can just continue on, no problem. Let's see, 48%, that is like flipping a quarter almost. I was able to make it. Flying bats, don't like you. Let me switch out to my pistol just because I want to. Apparently my pistol skill isn't as good as I thought it was. I'm missing a heck of a lot of these shots for whatever reason, I'm not sure. 49% to lockpick through there. Got it. Skill upgraded. That should be good enough for me to keep on going. I called these weird little creatures land vultures in my stream, and they kind of really resemble them. Look at that face. It's definitely some sort of bird face on rat carcass almost, and it's bleeding right now, which is fine with me. As long as it doesn't bleed on me, I'm cool. Here is a weapons locker. I have a 68% chance, 1% chance away from it being super incredible. I triggered an alarm and the locker door shut and cannot be opened again. I'm not sure why that locker was triggered by an alarm or why the alarm system was set up for that particular locker. It's a mystery that I will never know. I got some safe meat. Did I just get the safe meat from the safe? Who knows? A piece of meat made safe to eat through use of a purifier. So let's go ahead and gobble this up. My health there, my hunger's not that low, but I'm going to eat it anyways. And to get a little bit of health. The more that you craft food, or the better that you craft food, I should even say, obviously the more impact it will have on whatever health that you have currently. So I am going to go down to the next floor and hopefully not get killed by this flying demon creature. So let's get on my blade and attack it. Super easy. Let's exit this floor and continue on down. So as we saw, I'm playing on the medium difficulty, and I haven't had much difficulty at all. Granted, I've only gone through the 2 floors, But still, there's plenty to go, plenty of shit to completely F me over, like this angry thing. I don't know, but I have C to level up, so let's do this first. Let's get some finesse and some might. And also, let's get assault weapons up, let's get pistols up, and let's get blades up. Anything else? Looks like I have room for a lockpick, mechanical, and the forging and melee. Let's do forging. I like to get lucky sometimes. So blade, auto pistol, let's do the assault rifle. Again, I'm going to use my arrow keys to navigate on top of the creatures that I want to kill. Highlight them with control, press F to pretty much number the times I want to hit with them. If you think about it, it's very similar to how VATS is set up in the Fallout series. So let's kill all these guys. 2 attacks to the guy on the top, 1 attack to the guy on the bottom. I'm able to successfully murder them. So let's switch off to... Actually, what I should do is reload my assault rifle. And let's get out a pistol and head up here to the mess hall. Unfortunately, this cooker right in front of me is broken down, so I'm not going to be able to use that. I'm going to try to kill all of these rats and all of these other weird creatures successfully. So there we go. 1 more after this. Come on, I can kill it. Reload. I think I saw an enemy right outside. Doesn't look like he wants to come in. So let's check out the stasis pantry. 6% chance of success. F it. Let's throw a caution to the wind. Who knows? Maybe I'll get it right. Before Doug Trio comes after me, I got it? Oh, I got it, and I think I set off the alarm, which is... I'm cool with that. Whatevs. Let's get out. I wonder if I could punch him to death. How effective is punching? Not very, but I feel like I need to punch him if I already started it. So I beat the hell out of the Doug Trio gentleman. Got some razor teeth, which I'll be able to, I suppose, craft with at some point in my life, but I'm still uncertain on how to do that. Attacked by the giant rat bear. Not too difficult. Mini rats. My blade is now damaged because I'm using it too often, which poses really a big challenge later on in the game when you require the continued use of any kind of weapon. And so when the blade starts getting weak and you start running out of bullets, you're in for a hell of a damn ride. So let's pry open this freezer, see what we can do with it. Hopefully something, give me anything, it doesn't matter. No, I jammed it. Although the jammed, it looks a heck of a lot similar to gammed. I always thought it said G-A-M-M-E-D, but no, it's a J. I can't even read the first letter of my name, the only letter in my pseudonym besides my last name. Whatevs. I activated the hub. Not sure what this is even doing. Computer skill 5, 53% chance of success. Let's activate it. And I have 1 recharge available, except on the downside, I have no rechargeable items. I'm sure if I were an engineer, if I started with that class, I may have something that could further assist me in that sort of regard, but my soldier man, he doesn't care. All he wants to do is kick ass and chew bubblegum, and unfortunately for the world, he's all out of bubblegum. So let's bypass this retina lock, or not, and continue on down, and here is something that's not looking too good for me. So let's attack this guy. Let's attack this guy, and let's do 1 more attack on him just because he's so close to me. It seems to do pretty alright, so I'll attack 1 for each of these guys, and simple as that. Assault rifle kicks so much ass. Such a good weapon. So I will switch back to blade. Let's see what I can do with this. And again, I'm just trying to do a quick run through here, seeing how far I can get without dying. And if I do die, that's also alright with me. So 1 more try before this probably alarm goes off. Yes, the door is permanently locked. And here's some bad guy who is drooling all over the place. Let's stab him. I'm able to attack anyone in the squares that are immediately attached to me. And that also includes diagonals, which is super great. Because a lot of times, you know, sometimes it's just the cardinal directions, but now I do have the ability to attack on the diagonals, which is great. So let's go up here, see if I can unlock on this side. Still, man, I have a 47% chance. You would think out of 6 attempts, or 5 now, I'd be able to unlock it. There we go. Thank you very much. Doug Trio, more like Doug Lamo. Let's kill him, or them, I should say, and continue on. My speed my movement is impeded, so there must be an enemy nearby. Here it is. So go over here, slash at them, hopefully they'll die. They missed me, which is great. I usually end up with a shit ton of bindings. I haven't been able to figure what those go to besides if I had Isaac. There's an acid spray trap here. I spawned nearby. I never saw that before. That is super interesting. Can I attack it? I can't. Probably step on it, but I don't want to do that. I guess there's an automatic perception check that's rolled every once in a while. And I guess I rolled a natural 20, it seems. Alright, so let's get out my auto pistol. Let's just shoot at anything. Let's just shoot at the trio. You're a little bit closer than the other guy, so aim at you. I want to... let's switch out to my blade. Attack that guy. He seems to be a little bit closer. I am now surrounded by rat bears and flying demons. My life is taking a turn for the worse. My blade is damaged. I need to start using my assault rifle. So let's control on you, control on you, and control on you. Seems to get everything accomplished much, much faster. I'll switch out to my blade again. Attack that guy from my general direction. And let's continue on. Optics. Haven't been able to use optics yet. I'm sure sometime in my life I'll be able to when I find a usable weapons cache or weapons maker. I could probably put an optics on one of my weapons to make the sights a little bit more either adjustable or usable. Let's go down here, kill these weird things. And I think if I don't find this end, I've got to call this game, this quick look pretty soon. You know, when it gets to the 20 territories, it's getting pretty massive. So sub 4-4, let's go to sub 4-5. I think this is where shit starts hitting the fan. At least it did for me in my quick look. So let's go out here, see how much trouble I can get into in terms of dying or just picking locks, hopefully. I guess the Doug trio just kind of got scared of me. That's fine. That's fine. Let's keep on going. I want to avoid everything. Oh, here's maybe... Whoa. I'm not exactly sure what just happened, but I am now blinded and I can't see anything. So maybe that when I walked into this room there was a trap? Do I have anything that can prevent this from happening? No, it doesn't look like it. So maybe I'm just screwed for a little while. I think I'm surrounded. Can I switch out to my assault rifle? Can I control attack here, here, and here? Seem to be doing damage, so let's do that again. Seems to be a thing right here. And here and here. Just shooting all the cardinal directions. Reload! My health is going down! JSmith needs... Oh god, kill everything! Oh, that's it for me. Apparently, I was blinded. I was killed by a light security bot, Mark 1. It's a fun game. I really enjoyed it. I know when I first played this game, Green, Roguelike Smile, and me, we were kind of iffy on the graphics. I think we came to the consensus that they're not bad, but they're not good. But the more I play, the more I don't mind them at all. And hopefully, you kind of got that idea, you know, while you're watching this. If you liked the game, if you liked what you saw, definitely check it out. It's on Steam for $10. It's on Gamersgate for $10. I think actually Steam right now is only $9. I think it's on sale. But certainly check it out. If you're, I don't know too much about the Sword in the Stars, you know, saga story or anything like that. This is my first introduction to that series. But for a roguelike, I really enjoy it. I definitely I would probably give this the seal of approval for JSmith for $10. There's a lot to do. There's a lot to see. There's a lot to craft. It's just sometimes the game's pretty hard. I mean, I got rather far for not caring very much at all. I think I played the game for an hour or so my first playthrough, and I went through pretty much every room, and I think I died on either floor 4 or 5, I'm not sure, but it was a good time regardless. Thank you guys very much for watching. If you want to check out more, again, check out the Twitch channel. It's twitch.tv/JSmithOTI. If you want to see more of me, stay tuned for that. I do some streamings every once in a while. I like streaming for my first impressions video, and then I'll upload obviously something like this in a quick look sort of way on my YouTube a little bit after that. So thank you guys. If you want to reach me outside of YouTube, always feel free to do that on Twitter. My name is JSmith_OTI on there. Thank you guys, and I will see you next time.